Hello class. Group 4 will cover chapters 8 and 9, Employee-Friendly Policies and Training, Learning, and Development. Olu will discuss HR benefit trends. Jeannie will describe HR benefit programs. Anomi will explore education, training, and development. Elizabeth will introduce the principles of learning in relation to training. Stephanie will review various training programs. And Sebastian will analyze self-conscious organizational learning strategies.
Hello, here are some common HR trends. Our workplaces are more diverse than ever. It is not uncommon to have co-workers from different culture, ethnicity, and religious background. More families are trending toward dual careers and non-traditional. Women are more likely to be parents in a single family household. In 2011, 70.9% of mothers with children under 18 years of age were in the workforce. Many of today's working class is considered the sandwich generation. Workers juggle careers with responsibilities for young children and elderly parents. 25% of working adults provide elder care. That's tripled since for 15 years now. That's tripled. This hectic life work schedule and increase in diversity in the workplace has prompted the need for employer to create employees-friendly policies. Policies that will address employees' needs, that would advance organizational interest, and initiate work schedule and benefits plans that tailored toward employees' ages and lifestyles. The paradox of needs. A win-win outcome is not easy to achieve. The goal is to try to make this incompatible idea work well together. Have a workplace where employees will be happy to be in every day and their needs are met. And the employer gets an effective and efficient, well-staffed company with increased productivity. Here is a list of some employees-friendly policies that are currently being implemented in workplaces around the country. I will now introduce my colleague Jeannie, who will talk more about these policies.
Employers and employees need to create a system that will allow for these new trends. As a means to attract and retain dedicated employees, employers have developed 3 types of programs to assist with employee needs. Family work programs have been created to meet the rising needs of employees who are in dual career or non-traditional families. Health, safety, and wellness programs, which include health-promoting activities, and flexible work options, which are arrangements or adjustments to employment options.
Cal State San Bernardino offers many family work programs. For example, we offer on-premise child care at both the Infant Toddler Lab and the Children's Center, and the Children's Center also offers after-school assistance. Staff can utilize FMLA and request schedule adjustments to aid with elder care. Parental leave and adoption leave provide staff 6 weeks of paid leave, and if approved, they can use any additional personal leave in conjunction with FMLA, which is 12 weeks of unpaid leave to bond with a child or a newborn. Military leave is very specific at CSUSB. In addition to the Uniformed Services Employment and Reemployment Acts, we offer 30 pay days of full salary plus up to 6 months of supplemental salary while the employee is on active duty. And finally, domestic partnership coverage allows for staff to add their partners to their insurance plan and retirement packages, as well as the use of EAPs. It also allows for the staff to utilize sick time and bereavement leave related to the illness or death of their partner. Health, safety, and wellness programs at Cal State San Bernardino consist of the following. We have stress reduction programs, whereas we allow for a pet. We offer seminars on stress reduction, and we offer Thrive Health promotional workshops. Free membership is provided to current staff at CSUSB's Recreation and Wellness Center. There are free exercise classes daily, unlimited use of exercise equipment, use of gender-specific saunas, and our campus pool. Employee assistance programs offer counseling and referral services for the following: depression, alcohol and substance abuse, child care, family and job issues, stress-related issues, and more. And finally, the Department of Environmental Health and Safety ensures that we are abiding by OSHA and our working conditions are safe and free from health issues. Cal State offers a variety of flex options. They are all on an approval basis and require HR and VP approval. We offer adjustments to work schedules, such as an alternate work schedule, usually a 440, which is 4 days per week, 10 hours per day, or a 980, which is 9 hours per day for 9 days, and the 10th day is an unscheduled work day. Staff can request to have reduction in schedules. That's considered a leave of absence without pay, and their salary is reduced by the number of hours that they are reducing from their schedules. Finally, staff will often donate time to the employees. The request is called a catastrophic leave donation, and each employee can donate a total of 40 hours per fiscal year from their leave balances of sick, vacation, or comp time on the books.
Hello, I'll be starting Chapter 9, and this section focuses on education, training, and development in the workplace. Education is often vital before entering the workplace. However, with additional training and development that takes place once in the workplace, makes employees capable of ensuring that their skills will be ready for present situations and for the future.
Education, or learning, allows people to invoke their own self-discovery, and this allows them to differentiate from their counterparts by being able to analyze information with aspects on human affairs and ideas about what is truly objective. For example, this MPA program at Cal State San Bernardino, some people are taking this course, are part of the cohort, while others are not. However, the objective is still the same. We are all seeking to gain an education and expertise in the field because these are skills we can learn, but can also be applied on the job for those looking to obtain a job or for those seeking promotion with the procurement of this degree. Training. Training is the effort made to increase knowledge, skills, and abilities, KSAs, of employees to better meet the requirements of a job. For example, one often experiences training in an informal sense rather than a formal one. This occurs on the job when trying to better understand the use of an application that is essential to performing duties. A specific tool that is vital to job operations is often learned through asking another employee for help because they know the material and know how to get it done. And lastly, development. Whereas training focuses on improving performance in present jobs, development prepares employees for future responsibilities. For example, leadership training can be seen as a developmental activity, but the skills learned are also used to improve current employee teams as personnel gain new knowledge and insights into group dynamics and group processes. In summary, this section focused on defining education, training, and development. Education is used to prepare people for the future. Training is used to increase knowledge and meet the requirements of a current job. And development helps prepare employees for future responsibilities. The next section will focus on motivation.
Motivation. What motivates you to learn? If you know that learning a new skill will help make your job a lot easier, you will be most likely motivated to learn. Also, having your supervisor's support helps with motivation. Is the material you're learning relevant? You will retain what you're learning if it is relevant to you. Transference. You need to take those new skills and transfer them with you. For example, if you learn graphics at a training facility, You can only apply those skills if you have the same software at your desk at work. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Must I say it again? It is easier to retain new information if it is repeated. Also, when you're in training, be active, participate, get involved. For example, I tend to learn better if it's hands-on. Underlying principles. We get to a higher level of understanding when we know why a certain procedure is in place. If we know the principles that lie underneath the process, we understand it a whole lot better. Who doesn't like a good praise, especially coming from your boss, right? Feedback enhances training and learning, and so does positive reinforcement. It has a powerful effect when it comes to training and development.
I would say on-the-job training is probably the most critical one, as we have a lot of folks entering our industry. And then from there, probably mentoring from some of our more experienced, or whether it's our leads or our low-level, mid-level managers.
Training and development has a strategic focus which includes performance, risk management, and human capital. In regards to performance, it is used to assist existing staff with adapting new tasks as a result of promotion or reclassification, and it is also used to ensure the new employees are up to date on current procedures. In regards to risk management, it is used to keep current employees abreast on policies and regulations and to ensure positions within the agency are performing at a satisfactory level. In regards to human capital, it is used to develop employees for future roles, which encourage commitment to the organization, and it is also used to ensure that KSAs are appropriate to the position and remain consistent with the goals of both the employee and the agency. On-the-job training, also known as OJT, is one of the most common training techniques used. The Transitional Assistance Department for the County of San Bernardino utilizes OJTs in their eligibility worker training program. When the trainee is placed online, which is the term for office placement, they receive 68 weeks of OJTs. This allows for a gradual introduction to the many functions of an eligibility worker. Mentoring is another popular approach to training. According to the text, it allows for the employee to develop their career through ongoing dialogue and feedback with a more experienced worker. This allows for professional socialization. OJTs, mentoring, and feedback encompass successful talent management. Other types of training methods include web-based learning, simulation and role-play, and innovative hubs and centers. In-house seminars and professional conferences are a type of T&D that is offered through the County of San Bernardino. As an eligibility worker for the Transitional Assistance Department, we are to attend county-offered conferences on our own time. There is no travel reimbursement. Permission is needed from your supervisor to attend, and you are responsible for all work missed while you are gone from the office. As previously mentioned by Anomi, formal education is another type of T&D. However, formal education is costly, and it is uncertain if the employee will stay with the organization following graduation. Bank of America offers tuition reimbursement for graduate school, under the terms that the employee remain with Bank of America for a minimum of 2 years following graduation. Now let's hear what Sebastian has to say about self-conscious organizational learning strategies.
Step right up, folks. We have something new and unique for you here for your organization. Something that can help your agency, department, and yourself. Do you know what you can be doing better and how your organization can be doing it? Organizational learning strategies can certainly help. Check out organizational learning today. Support is essential for the success of organizational learning. You must gain the support from individuals, groups, as well as management.
Your ideas are intriguing to me, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.
The County of San Bernardino uses the idea development approach within the Transitional Assistance Department by creating focus work groups. Individual employees are brought together to discuss issues within the department and how they can be best addressed. This leads to improvement for the department as a whole. Leaders need quality hair? No. These are the intellectual qualities leaders and managers within a forward-thinking organization will need in order to encourage learning and the search for improvement. The dynamic governance model allows an organization to adapt to an ever-changing world, provide leadership, and assist leaders in understanding how one's organization interacts. The leadership capabilities for doing this include thinking ahead, thinking again, and thinking across. As human resource managers and public servants, it is always important to keep in mind ethics for ourselves personally, as well as emphasizing ethics within our organization. As time goes on, there will be increased attention given to organizational learning because change is to be expected, and organizational learning is one of the most effective ways to address it. Some questions to consider will help you reflect on your own organization and become an effective public servant in the future.